Hello, this is Lisa from Happy Stamp, and today I have a trio of cards for you that are all the same design but 3 different seasons, as you can see. We're going to be making the Halloween one, but the first one that I had actually designed was this Christmas one. I did this one for a swap, and nothing on the inside of this one. I did this one for a swap, and I really liked the design, so I did another one in Halloween, and then I brought this one in for fall. Don't mind the little boo-boo right here. I made a boo-boo and had to fix it because it was the last thing, and I didn't want to scrap it. Kids. So we're going to make this Halloween one, and all 3 of them are using the stamp set Merry Cafe in the holiday catalog, including the Christmas one. I used the Merry right here, and then Christmas, and then it's got a little holly leaf right here. I stamped that 3 times with little berries. And then the Christmas, or the Halloween one, Witch's Brew with Screams and Sugar, cute. And then the fall one is Hello Fall, it's pumpkin spice and latte season. So let's get started on these. But as you can see, I just wanted to show you that with one design, you can make multiple cards. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. I'm going to take a piece of the Cajun Craze, and that is 11 by 4 1/4. And I'm going to score that at 5 1/2. To make a top folding card. Use my bone folder to get a good crease on that. All right. Then I need a piece of the Spooky Night Designer Series paper, and this is 4 by 5 1/4. And this can go right on the front of the card. We're not going to put any wraps or anything on that. So that can go right on the front of the card. All right. Then we're going to take another piece of Cajun Craze, and this is 1 3/4 by 3 3/4, and this is another piece of Designer Series paper from the same paper pack, and that is 1 1/2 by 3 1/2, and this can also get layered right on the piece of Cajun Craze. All right, then I will take a piece of this sparkly shimmer ribbon. It's the black, and I love this ribbon. They have it in several different colors. So I want to say powder pink, one of the greens, I'm not quite sure, it might be Pear Pizzazz, and there's one more, Pool Party, I believe. I think it's so pretty. All right, so this is perfect for Halloween. Let's see if I can do this on camera here. Make a knot. Always have to think when I do this, because I'm not the best knot tire. That in there. It's hard to see against the black. Actually didn't do too bad there, huh? All right. Get that down just a little bit, so it's about an inch from the bottom. And then I'm just going to take my ribbon scissors and cut some of that fray off. I'm actually quite impressed with myself. All right, okay. That part is done. Now we're going to take our piece of pumpkin pie. Well, first we need to stamp. So we'll bring in our stamp set, and I'm going to be using the cup, of course. So we'll just lay that down, let it flop right down. I need the lid. Nope, I don't need the lid because I'm just cutting out the lid. But I do need the sentiment. And I think that's it. So we'll get a black. This is black. This is one I don't use very often. And then a smaller one. And this is C. And I do need a piece of, find a scrap of Very Vanilla. Stamp that on there. And I'm going to be using my Memento Tuxedo Black. And I use that instead of the archival on my polymer, photopolymer. It stains, but it doesn't leave it black. And while I don't mind some staining, I don't want it to be absolutely black, because I need to be able to see through it. All right, so there is my cup. And then my sentiment. I'm going to use my Memento also. I love this sentiment. Witches brew with scream and sugar. Too funny. All right. And if you have a problem getting a good image, make sure you use your foam stamp piercing mat. I'm not having a problem today, but that doesn't mean I don't have it some days. Okay, so then we need the black, because we're going to be cutting out some shapes here. So I'm going to use the cup shape, of course. The black, I'm going to use the lid. And then the little sleeve is for the sentiment. Then I'm also going to be cutting out a little stopper for the cup in orange. Now, I don't know if you saw this, but these are little potion bottles. And so I brought in a little of the copper foil, and I'm just using this little star image right here in the copper foil. So that's from the Christmas stocking. All right. We were missing a Ninja Turtle slipper. And I still don't know where it is, so he's using something else. All right, so let's get my correct plate here. Magnetic platform and a cutting pad. And we will put this on here like so. Let's get this off of here to our wrap right here. And if you find that your dies don't go where you want them to, then just move your paper. And that should help. All right, and then our lid. And let's just put this on here since we have that on. And see how I do. Okay. Sorry, shaking really bad today. All right, so we have our lid. And our coffee cup. And our little stopper piece. And our wrap. And so I'm going to take my foil sheet here and my little star, and I'm also going to put over the top of it just a piece of paper, because otherwise all the scratches from my other plate is going to scratch up my foil sheet, and I can still use some of that. So I have one of those. Alright, and then I get another one over here. This one I'm not going to put paper on because I'm done with that sheet. Alright, and then I'll need one more. I have one more scrap right here. See if I can get it. Yep, I can get that out of there. So I'm just going to tear this off so I don't ruin the rest of my foil there. All right, done with that. And we can start assembling our card here. These are all the little shavings from the paper. All right, so we can take our little sleeve and we'll use some Tombow so we can get a little wiggle room here. And that just slides right on here. Make sure our edges are flush. Or as close as they can be. All right. Then we'll take our little, these are all of my scraps, take our top here, and just along the bottom. That will go right along the top. And I usually just turn it over to see if I got it straight. It looks like I didn't do too bad of a job. And then our little, I don't know what this thing is called. I call it a stopper so that your coffee doesn't fall out. I'm just going to put a little dot, and you could use a glue dot. And that's going to go right down here. You just need to hold that for a second. And it will stay put. All right, so we'll bring our card base back in. And this is going to go right about here. And this is going to go right about here, underneath the ribbon. Probably have to cut that off just a hair. All right, so we will take some of our fast fuse. Make sure I got it. Yep. Can't tell you how many times I've done that. Goes right about here. I'm going to take some dimensionals for this. Those are the smaller ones. Right here. And I am going to put one of the bigger ones right over that little stopper there. All right. And we'll put that right about here. And I'm just going to cut off my ribbon just a tad here. Oh, pretty soon I'm going to cut it so it's not. There we go. All right, and then I will cut this one off to match. All right. Okay. Kind of just move that around there. Okay. Now I have some of my black rhinestones here somewhere. I don't know if you saw those. They're kind of hard to see, but it just gives it a little something. I bought a bunch of them because I will be sad when they're gone. You can always just color your regular rhinestones with a black Sharpie, but I just like this better. All right, so I did do one of each size here, which I don't have a medium size, so I'll have to get another one out of here. And then a small one. All right. And then last on the front of the card are our little stars. Uh-oh, here's my third one. There it is. So I'll just take some Tombow for that. And then one more up the top. All right. Now for the inside, I'm going to take a piece of Very Vanilla that is 4 by 5 1/4. And for the inside, I'm using the Creep It Real, the Trick or Treat. I am not going to use the little candies though on the bottom, so I will take a piece of masking tape or Post-it tape and just mask that off. Let's see. Need a block. Here we go. Link that up. Now this one I can definitely use the archival, but I don't have it at my table here, so I'm just using the Memento. Remember to take this off. And I throw it away right away, otherwise I get it on myself. Okay. And then our Trick or Treat. Alright, good. Then, from the seasonal tags, I'm just going to take this little bat here. I don't know if I have enough room on this piece of black or not. I do, just barely. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to run it through my Big Shot rope. I'm not going to bring it in, I'm just going to run it through. There's my little bat. I'll take my paper piercer and just get that out of there. Okay. That back so I don't lose it. And then that, I'm just going to take my Tombow again. I'm going to put that right here. And then I will take my fast fuse, just run a strip along the top, bring my card in, and that will finish it off. Alright, so there's that one, and the one I did earlier, and then here are my other two with the same design. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a comment below and I will be happy to answer them. All supplies can be purchased through my online store at www.happystamp.stampinup.net. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.